Hey guys, so today I want to talk about what's happening in South Africa, especially the xenophobia and all that. And it's not isolated to South Africa. It's I would say it's an African thing, let's say, that's going on right now. I think since COVID, there's been a lot of economies in the world, but especially Africa, and the standard of living have really gone down. And instead of people looking at the economical problems, they want a scapegoat, and the scapegoat is usually, you know, other people coming to take our resources. The mentality that is, and I don't think that's right. But I believe when I look at our country, we have a lot of foreigners here, from the region, especially. I mean, we are the biggest economy in, East Africa. So we have people from Burundi, from, Tanzania, Uganda, all these other areas around Somali, South Sudan. You find a lot of all these people coming into our country, and it's been harmonious for most of the years, because there's not really been an effect to, we don't notice the effect to, what they have to gain, or they sort of say gaining, or benefiting in this country. And it's not, and I also believe that when they come to this country, they contribute to the economy of this country, in terms of paying taxes, in terms of, whatever business they open up here. They get to employ a lot of locals. So it's a positive. But where the problem comes in is when the cost of living goes up, when people are unemployed, when people, don't have food on their tables. So they look at, so we're not getting this. They look for a scapegoat. So the scope, whatever they can see, or whatever thing they think that is causing whatever, problems they're going through, is a scapegoat. And the scapegoat, you'll find a lot of people, going after, the easiest thing that's around, which they'll be like, okay, these foreigners are the ones that are, coming here and, taking our jobs, or, enriching themselves, and us guys are suffering. And I'll say it's not isolated, because I'm seeing what's going on in the country right now, especially in Ukambani. There's Somalis coming in and, herding their camels in Ukambani land, which I think needs to be regulated, and people need to sit down. But that small thing is being multiplied to be, Somalis are foreigners, and they are coming here and they're taking whatever they want to take. And that rhetoric is never good. So we need the government to create more jobs, to empower people, the citizen, and if citizens have money in their pocket, some of these things, as always, you have never cared and will never care about some of these things. And the other thing I'll say, I mean, I've realized we don't have very strong border laws. I'm not saying we should have, we have the East African community, but I'm not saying, but you find a lot of, people from around the region who come here and probably overstay their work permits or work visas. And I believe the immigration office is very much underfunded. I mean, I've got friends who work there, and I believe they're very much underfunded. And it's not a rhetoric in terms of curbing people coming to our country. No, But I think we need to, you know, we need to regulate in terms of, who is coming here, and how, you know, do they have the right documentation and all that. So I believe as a country, we are very welcoming. And as a growing economy, we need all the support that we can get. We have the know how and everything. And as long as we are empowered and the government empowers us, we wouldn't mind getting help from, from our neighbors who are brothers and sisters. And, we can all move forward and grow our economies together. So I believe that we need government to come up with better measures to empower its people, so that its people don't think of things like, what are other people from other countries doing in our country. That's a rhetoric we don't need as a country. We have enough problems in our country anyway with our politicians, which most of them we need to put them accountable to a lot of things. So, yeah. So, guys, that's my 2 cents for now. So, cheers, guys.